What's up, family? It's your sister from another Miss the Lovely Fly Shy, back with another video. Today's video is actually inspired by Mr. Nino Brown here on YouTube. If you aren't familiar with him, I suggest you get familiar with him. He is very insightful, strongly knowledgeable, and a lot of the topics that he touches on his channel and in his videos I can truly resonate with. So yeah, that's why I am making this video. I truly was inspired, and I just kind of wanted to share my take on what he touched on, and just my experiences in dealing with people that exude this behavior. So without further ado, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. If you guys are watching, go ahead and get your beverage of choice. Your girl is just, I don't know, for some reason I was just craving some coffee. I seen a post on Facebook, and then I was just like, I want some coffee now. But yes, let's get into the video. Whew. So how has your weekend been, you all? I hope your weekend has been really good. I hope you all have been maintaining your good spirits and your wits about yourself, because that is important in this self-healing and in this self-love and basically this self realization journey, and just the list goes on basically. But yes, so I wanted to touch on something that has truly plagued me, for as long as I can remember, honestly. I think what really triggered this emotion, or this sort of complex within me, is basically, it began in school, of course, but of course other societal influences played a part as well. But for a very long time I used to be ashamed. Oh, and social media, if I didn't say that, social media has played a part in it as well. But I would be ashamed due to what I did not have, that I would see my peers have. These things that were paraded around on social media or at school or what have you, and these material possessions, really, I began to feel as though if I didn't have these things, then I was less than. I was a nobody, And so the video that I watched today from Mr. Nino Brown, it really touched me, because he said something that really touched me. Now, I don't know verbatim. I can't, my memory ain't all that, y'all. It's good to a T. But he did mention something along the lines of, not judging a person because of what they have or what they do not have, because you never know what a person is going through. And today I can honestly tell you all that I am in no way, shape, or form where I want to be. But I damn sure ain't where I used to be. I may not have, Gucci this or Prada that, Louis this, but that doesn't make me feel as though I'm less than those who do have those things. I may not drive a luxury car or live in a luxury apartment, but I'm certainly blessed, and I'm thankful for what it is that I do have and for where it is that I am today, because it could be so much worse, and I used to deal with those feelings of inferiority, just feeling as though I was inferior to my peers, to certain individuals in my life that are, of course, no longer in my life, but still, I would feel a certain way. And then getting on social media, that doesn't even make it any better, because, and this is one thing, truthfully, one thing I am breaking free from is just understanding that I am where I'm at for a reason. You know, we all have our own paths. So I don't need to get onto Instagram and look at someone, you know, that's in my age group or something and think, oh my God, they have a Range Rover, they have this, they have that. Because, you know, at the end of the day, people are only going to highlight their positives. They're going to highlight, of course, they're going to highlight the good. But, you know, for a lot of people, you don't know how them folks is getting that money to obtain what it is that they have. You don't know any of that, you know? So I'm just like really just at a point of true self-acceptance. And you know what, you guys, it feels amazing. I no longer feel as though I have to compare myself. You know, admittedly, those feelings where I kind of feel like, you kind of, that's when you have to step away from social media. When you start exhibiting those feelings of inadequacy, you know, you feel as though you're not enough. Another big thing that I've been practicing is, you know, body positivity. You see, we're in this day and age where, you know, BBL is life. Getting surgery to fix something that you are not happy with or fix something that you feel as though will make you happier. We're in that day and age, you know, that digital age, that, I don't know, I guess that artificial intelligence age, to say the least, where you could just transform and morph into whoever the fuck you want to be. You can even change your goddamn race at this point. You know, if you wanted to, if you had the means, really. And this is absolutely no shade towards anyone that has surgery, is considering surgery. If that's something that's going to make you feel happy, if that's going to make you feel content within yourself and truly at peace, and it's not something that you are being influenced by due to the fact that, you know, we all are as a collective absorbing all of this energy and these negative connotations and such when it comes to the beauty standard and when it comes to how women should look like today, you know? And I've just come to a point where I'm like, look, it starts with me. It begins with me. You know, I cannot go out on social media or anything like that, or even in person, and expect to receive all of this adoration and approval and compliments and such if I'm truly not feeling that way about my own self, you know? And social media, for a fact, has us blinded, for real, because I know some of the most, you would think like the most beautiful Instagram models or whatever the case is, but behind closed doors, they're extremely insecure, depressed, and what have you. And I just feel like when it comes to touch slightly back onto the whole surgery thing, when it comes to that, I'm just like, are you like, why get surgery if you're still not happy with yourself? Like, I don't get it. You know, I'd rather try to work on embracing and accepting my flaws and all, and who it is that I am and who it was that God has ordained me to be. I am working on accepting every piece of that, you know? And yes, there are things, like I mentioned in my previous videos, the two biggest things that I do for health reasons, of course, do want to go the surgical route is, of course, getting my deviated septum fixed, you know, and finally repairing my nose because I'm just sick of, I deal with seasonal, not even seasonal, just all year long, damn near, sinusitis, which is, if you guys read upon it, it's really not good, which is why I have to go the extra mile to ensure that my immune system is really up to par. Otherwise, I'd be a fucking sick mess, constantly dealing with these, you know, flu-like symptoms. And, of course, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Ooh, thank you, Spirit, because that was gonna burn so bad. Ooh, wee. I almost spilled my coffee, y'all. That's not funny, but damn, I'm clumsy as But aside from all that though, I also want to of course get my teeth done. You know, that's just on period, like facts. So I actually have my first dentist appointment. I've been avoiding it for a while, but I finally have my first dentist appointment since everything occurred earlier this year and all that. And yeah, so we're gonna figure it out. I've made appointments, but I always canceled them. But this one I'm fucking going to. I don't give a damn. If I have to like force myself out the door, I will be going, you know. But yes, I look forward to you all following me on that journey. You know, I do plan on vlogging the experience. I do plan on talking to the dentist and ensure that it's okay with her. But yeah, you know, because that's going to be some transformation for real. Like the doctor, when he was looking at my nose and examining it, he was just like, yeah, you're going to sound like a completely different person, you know, da-da-da. I was like, for real? So this ain't my real voice? Oh, what the? But yeah, because I don't know if you guys can notice, but I always notice any type of quirk, flaw, whatever the hell it is about myself, I'm gonna notice it. I don't care. It could be like a little hint of something and I'm like, oh, picking myself apart, which don't do that, you guys. Please don't. And it's a process, day by day, as we unravel from all the bullshit that was conditioned into us and fed to us, and it's a lot, but this work can be done. It's possible. I'm doing it every day. You know, I'm learning so much about myself, about people. It's a beautiful experience, really. But yes, I'm just excited for just all of the changes, like no matter what, no matter where I am currently, no matter what it is, because I never lack. I don't lack anything at all. I have everything and more that I need. Best believe that. You know, a lot of people, they equate happiness with material possessions, or, you know, with the ability to go and transform themselves through surgery or whatever it is. Like, no, true happiness begins within ourselves. When we can look in the mirror and we can truly love and cherish and appreciate and value and uphold ourselves to the very highest standard possible, that is true contentment, joy, and love and serenity and everything else and more to me. And as I go along this human experience, you know, as we all are, it's just, it's crazy how much I'm tapping more and more into my spirituality, into my spiritual side. Like, I be getting like different downloads, like just, I'll have dreams, and then a couple of days later, that very dream, boom, it's happening. Like, I'm just manifesting things, you know. And that's why I also wanted to mention in this video, you all, change your language. Change the way you talk, not only about yourself, but about your circumstances. You know, you don't speak any type of ill will or negativity about your circumstances. Like, I'm gonna also watch the word I'm struggling or the term I'm struggling. I'm not struggling. I'm exactly where I need to be. I don't lack anything. I have everything and more that I need at this very moment. You know, I'm focused on the present. I'm no longer looking back. Oh, thank God that I remembered this, because I wanted to touch on this in this video as well. But, you know, I know that I've opened up to you guys about, you know, my past traumas and things like that. But what I want you guys to understand, and this is one message that it took me a long time to understand this, because I was just like, well, these things weren't my fault. Like, those people need to be punished. You know, I'm going to be angry for the rest of my life until these people are punished for what they did to me, and yada, yada, yada. But then one day I realized, not only does it end with me, but at some point I have to take responsibility for my life. I have to take responsibility for the choices that I decide to make. Whether it is I'm coping with what I went through or not. At some point, it's up to us what life we choose to have. And I refuse to carry the burdens and the baggage and the pain and all that from my childhood on up with me moving forward as I continue to step into my highest self, to my true divine self, and as I continue to unravel from certain beliefs and detach from people and things that no longer hold any purpose in my life, and so woe is not me, woe is not you either. Now I understand if you all have been through similar things, yes, that shit is fucking painful, but goddamn, are you gonna fucking ruin your fucking life? Or are you gonna pick yourself up, learn from whatever the fuck it was, and move forward? Life didn't stop when we were traumatized. Life kept going, right? If it didn't, then why are we here today in this present moment? I'm telling y'all, this shit is real. This healing is real. And you guys will often hear me say this is spiritual, because it is. I'm taking accountability and responsibility for my life. It's in the choices we make. It's in the thoughts that we allow to ruminate in our minds and eventually manifest into our realities. If we can only conquer those thoughts and focus on what it is that we need to focus on, which is most importantly, it should just be, our focus should be on ourselves and reaching whatever it is that we plan to attain or achieve in this life. That's another thing I want to say before I end this. Stop focusing on people who don't support you, who don't understand you. If they don't reciprocate the same energy as you, if they don't love you like you love them, if they don't go all out for you as you do them, and or they don't even cherish or value and appreciate you for who you are as an individual, fuck them. Straight up. This is 2021. We have 5 months left in this month. There is no time to play. I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to manifest this house that I see in my mind. I'm trying to get the bricks and the foundation laid for that. I'm trying to set my kids up for life and create different avenues of revenue so that we can have some generational wealth in our family. That's what I'm focused on. I don't give a damn who riding with me and who's not. You either with me or against me. Either way, I'm gonna keep on trucking. I've been doing so thus far. So anyone out there, this is general message, but this is really to anyone. You better watch what you say about people that you deem yourself to be superior over. You feel as though because you have some materialistic possessions that this person may or may not have at the time, you feel as though that just deems you better than that person. And it doesn't. It's not about what you have in this reality. Granted, we all want nice things. But if you equate your entire existence revolving around things, where is the substance at? Where is it? Is that all life is about? To obtain things? Or is it about finding ourselves, finding the true value in essence, loving you know, in creating and whatever it is, you know? This shit is deep. Excuse my language, but y'all, I just had to express myself the best way I know how to, child, because when I seen his video, it certainly ruffled my damn feathers, because I was just like, oh hell no, that, because it just instantly reminded me of something that happened to me, and how I was basically judged because I didn't have this or that or that. Like, bitch, you don't know, you may have to get a piece of bread or a fucking drink of water from me one fucking day. I may have to pay your rent. I may have to save you out of something and lift you up out of something while you talking, because you know why? That's how God works. What they say? He'll make your enemy your footstool. That's what he said. And I say that in the most humble way possible, because I would never ever feel as though I'm better than anybody, because I've been there. I walked through the trenches. I've been there. It's still there. But guess what? I'm steady climbing. I'm steady rising though. I'm never giving up though. Long as I have breath in my body, I'm gonna get there. I'm going to. And you are too. You know why? Because we are some motherfucking survivors. Period, point blank. Watch how you treat people. I'm telling you, you never know. The tables always have to turn around again. And karma is a motherfucker. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, I'm out.